Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anne and this is All the Budgeting. I am on a journey to repair and recover from filing for Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and I'm utilizing a cash envelope budgeting system to help me do that. And so on this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, I do budget with me's, cash condensings, and I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is something that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting. I am inching closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark, so really do appreciate all of my subscribers, and I'm hoping that I can hit that 1,000 mark in early 2023 so that I can start adding YouTube revenue to my side hustle. So yeah, if you would like to help me achieve that goal, just click that little subscribe button there. Okay, so for today's video, we are doing my second paycheck for the month of December stuffing. I did not do a budget with me. It is the week of Christmas and it just kind of got crazy. There's also a winter storm coming into the Chicago area. I'm filming this on Thursday, December 22nd, and it is, hitting midday. And fortunately, I don't have anywhere to be today or tomorrow, which is going to be the bulk of it. So I'm just kind of hunkering down and not really planning to go anywhere. Fortunately, the snow accumulation totals came down significantly. They were talking over a foot, and now it is, I think the max I'm hearing is 8 inches. The problem is the extreme cold and wind. It's going to be whiteout conditions in some areas and things like that. So I don't need to be anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying off the road. But so because of that, I kind of had to move stuff forward so that I could get to the bank and do all of that, prior to this storm. So you guys probably didn't need to hear any of that, but I felt like telling you. So anyway, so I just did not do a budget with me for that reason. So okay, so for this paycheck, in my paycheck, I had $3,986, slightly more than normal. I think at the end of the year, taxes and, just different things kind of catch up. And so there's like some slight adjustments. It was, like 50 something, maybe, yeah, maybe more like $60 more than normal. So I'll take it. I'm not going to argue with that. And then I had $75 in rollover. So that gave me a total of $4,061 to work with. My fixed bills and expenses that stay in my checking account were $2,916, which is leaving me $1,145 to stuff today. So let me move this over and give this account. So I have 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 550, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 7, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 80, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. So $1,145. So let's separate this. So I know that this winter storm is kind of making its way across the country. So depending on when you have watched this, the video is going to go up actually on the 26th. So hopefully it'll be all over by then. But hopefully you weren't too badly impacted by it. I hope it doesn't impact any travel plans. Such a bad time for this to be happening. I'm, I guess, lucky in that I don't have to travel anywhere for Christmas. My family that I celebrate with are all local to me. So, you know, the most I have to drive is less than an hour. So, but I know that that's not true for everybody. So my heart does go out to anybody that is not able to get home to see family on Christmas because of this storm. Okay, so typically we start with our emergency fund that is getting its normal $50. These are all new envelopes that I am using today. They are available in my Etsy shop. I've linked that below. I love these in this Priority 1 binder. This, I've called them Stormy Weather. I just think they're just really, really beautiful. Okay, so in emergency currently, I have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 20, 40, 60, 86. So $1,600. I may need to, unfortunately, dip into this. My car maintenance light thing came on. It needs an oil change. It needs 30,000 mile service and something, they identified something with the fuel injection the last time I brought it in. So I don't know how much all that's going to be. And I definitely know I don't have enough in my car maintenance fund. So I may need to dip into my emergency fund for all that. But that is what it is here for, right? Okay, health is getting 70. And I just realized I did not update my tracker, so I need to make a mental note to do that after I film this video so that these are all up to date. I usually try and do that before, but I forgot. Okay, so currently in health, it has 1, 2, 3, 354, 420, 30. So 430 in health. Extra week is getting 50. I was doing 40, but I am going to raise that up to 50 again, just so that I feel really confident that I'm going to have all of my extra weeks covered. So currently an extra week, I have 1, 2, 253, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 25, 30, 430. So I know the first one is in early February, so I know for sure I have that one covered. Did I just say 430 for that? Oh gosh, I need to stop gabbing so much. 1, 2, 253, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 25, 30, 430. So same as health. Interesting. Okay, then extra debt is getting 35. Did I take 35? It's not even that early. Okay, so I should have 450 if I grab 35. I'm not sure. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 350, 70, 90, 410, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep, I guess I did. So 450 in extra debt. Home maintenance is getting bulked up right now, so it's getting 195. So Okay, so in home maintenance, I have 152, 253, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 15, 25. So 425 in home maintenance, that is good. Home improvement is getting 20. So in home improvement, I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15. So 115. Car maintenance is getting 20. So in car maintenance, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 75. Yeah, so definitely not going to be enough to cover all of the work that needs to be done. So 75. Pet care is getting 20. In pet care, I have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 05. And electronics is getting 20. And that's the last one in this binder. So in electronics, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 75. I think I'm gonna have to do another condensing. These are getting pretty bulky. So maybe I will do that next week. Yeah, that's pretty chubby. All right, so moving on to priority 2. Whoops. That over. These are winter themed envelopes. I like these as well. So groceries is getting its normal 300, so that's 2 100s and 2 50s. So 1, 2, 253. Spending is getting 200 in all 20s, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So hair, I am actually not putting anything in hair today because I always, I have appointments every 3 weeks but I get paid, twice a month. And so sometimes depending on when that next appointment hits, I don't actually need to put in money, because I'll get another paycheck before that next appointment. And so that is the case today. Actually did just go to the stylist yesterday, and let me grab, didn't need that 10, and so let me add that back in to what is in my hair envelope, and we'll give that a count. So currently in here I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, subscriptions is getting 30. All right, so currently in subscriptions, I have 1, 2, 3, 354, 420, 40, 60, 80, 90, 5, 505, 510. Vacation is getting 20. It's currently in vacation. I have 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Christmas is getting 20, so of course this is next Christmas. I've already gotten all of my gifts and everything for this Christmas. So currently in Christmas I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So pretty amazing just in a couple paychecks that I've already gotten $60 saved. You know, so some people I've, read comments, not on my channel specifically, but just in general, about how, just putting these smaller amounts, like how does that really make a difference? Well, you can see, I mean, vacation, I went on vacation in June with my family. And so that envelope was empty. And you can see just in 6 months, I've saved $260. I don't even have a vacation planned, but it's just putting away. And so that when I do have, another trip planned, I have a good starting point, and then I can, maybe save a little bit more aggressively depending on the timing of the next vacation. But I don't have one planned right now. So my mom and I are talking about maybe going, my niece is graduating college in May, and she's my goddaughter. So they live in North Carolina. So we might, make a trip for that. And, so great. I've got $260 so far. I'll obviously have more for flight, hotel, all that kind of stuff. Okay, holiday dinner is getting 20. So I hosted Thanksgiving this year. I will host Christmas next. So this is starting to put aside for that. So currently in holiday dinner, I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. And again, this was just emptied. So that I have $60 saved in just a couple paychecks is pretty great, I think. Gifts is getting 20. So in gifts, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 40, 45, 55. So 155. All right. And so moving to my last binder. These are these really pretty floral patterns. So entertainment is getting 10. So in entertainment, I have 10, 20, 25, 30. Clothes is getting 10. May actually be using this. I want to see what some of these after Christmas sales look like. I really need pajamas. I know that's exciting, but I've been wearing the same pajamas for a while now. They're getting a little ragged, so I could use some new ones. So I'll keep an eye on, like I said, some after Christmas sales to see. I love Kohl's for pajamas. So that's typically my go-to. Okay, so clothes has 50, 60, 70, 75, 85. I should be able to get 2-3 pairs of pajamas for that if there's a good sale going. Okay, beauty is getting 10. So in beauty, I have 10, 20, 25, 30. Miscellaneous is getting 10. In miscellaneous, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 75. And then new car is getting 5. So currently in new car, I have 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 205, 210. New house is getting 5. So in new house, I have 1, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10. So 210 in there as well. What I may end up doing, again, because I don't have enough in my car maintenance fund, and I'm putting aside for a new car and a new house, without any plans to have either of those soon, I may end up pulling those two out and just starting over with those. In general, with this method of budgeting, you want to kind of leave the money in the envelopes that it is allocated for, but things happen and you have to adjust. And the reality is, this is savings. And I get to reallocate that money as needed, based on what my reality, right? And so again, like, these are just funds that I have been adding to, slowly. Again, I would not be buying a new car until after my bankruptcy is paid off and I have reestablished my credit. So we're looking at 2-3 years, at the earliest, that's going to happen. And so that's one of the reasons why I do need to maintain my current car, is because I need it to last, which I shouldn't have any issues with it lasting. I only have 30,000 miles on it, but I need to make sure that I maintain it. So I have plenty of time to save up for a new car. And I really think I'm going to lease next time, because I just don't drive that much. And so leasing, I think, just makes a lot more sense financially. Anyway, and then same with new house. I don't have any. I would like to get a different place eventually, but again, it is not something that I can even think about until after this bankruptcy is over. I have, reestablished credit, gotten my credit score up, all of that. So I have plenty of time. So I really do think that I'm probably going to be pulling out of these two funds, so that, when I have 420 right away added to car maintenance, that'll be about 500 right there. And so then the impact to my emergency fund, should be less. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea how much all of this is going to be. So, anyway, last envelope, planner stuff, is getting 5. And so in planner stuff, I have 10, 15, 25. All right. So that is it for this stuffing. So next up, I will do a cash condensing, and then I will do a budget closeout for December, and I'll really take a look at my overall progress made this year on my debts, on, just in general, like what I started from a net worth perspective to at the beginning of the year to now. I just, I think it's always good to really take some stock and look at how the year went. And then I'll talk a little bit about my goals for 2023, maybe some things that I am changing up a little bit. I am going to be incorporating some savings challenges into my budgeting. Just a few. I'm going to do the $1 and $5 challenge. So that's going to actually impact how much rollover I have. because that is typically when I get the ones and fives is, whatever is left from groceries, whatever is left in my spending money. Instead of those ones and fives going into rollover, they're going to go into a separate challenge. And so the only money going into rollovers will be, tens and above. So I may have less rollover. So we'll see. We'll see if I like that, or because I do like putting the rollover into the envelopes, but we'll see. And then I'm going to do the roundup challenge every week. If you're not sure what that is, it's you look at your checking account and you take the last three numbers and you transfer that to a separate account so that you basically have a whole number in your checking, and you just let that new account accumulate. And I actually have two checking accounts, so I'll be doing that for both of them, but putting them both into one roundup account, if that makes sense. So I'm doing that. And then I am planning to do a 100 envelope challenge, but not in the way that it is designed. I think how it's designed is every week you pull two envelopes or something along those lines, and you stuff that amount. I'm not going to be able to do that. So I am looking into plasma donation. I need to see about getting in to one of, there's a couple of centers around me. So I want to, get into one, because I've heard that the first appointment takes the longest. And so I'm off work all next week. So kind of makes sense to try and do that while I'm off, and have the time. And then you can donate up to twice a week, and, you get cash for that. And yeah, so I'm thinking of looking into that, and all of the money that I would make from that would go into the 100 envelope challenge. And however long it takes me to finish it, I finish it. So I am planning to incorporate that. And so in preparation for that, I actually have created a bunch of savings challenges. I'm not sure if by the time this video goes live, if I will have the digital downloads up on my Etsy shop. But you can, check the link to my shop down below. If they're up there, they will be there. But I have also put a book together, that I have put up on Amazon KDP. If you're not sure what KDP is, that's Kindle Direct Publishing. Basically, you can create any books and sell them on Amazon. And it's kind of a print on demand type of situation. So if somebody orders the book, Amazon prints it, sends it out to them, and you get the percentage of the royalties. And so it's usually, $1, $2 a book, but hey, it's passive income, right? Because once you have created that book, it's up there, and however many times it sells. So I ordered a proof copy, and I should be getting that next week sometime. And so I will film a video going through those challenges. There's over 80 different challenges, all different amounts. And within that one book, you can save anywhere between $100 to $100,000 in a challenge. So there's challenges for pretty much every budget and every, reason to do a challenge. So it was a lot of fun creating them. So I will show those to you guys. And once that book is live on Amazon, which it might be before this video goes live, I will link that below so that you can check it out on Amazon. And then, like I said, I will have digital downloads available on Etsy as well. So so those are just some things that I'm changing up. I'm not really planning to change really anything up in terms of my envelopes. These categories work for me, and the way I determine what goes into each envelope is working for me. So I'm not really planning to change any of that up. I've already started to set up my 2023 budget planner. In case you're new here, this planner is something that I created, is on my Etsy shop, and it is a digital undated version, so you can just reuse it year after year. I also do have it available as a printable option, as well as paperback printed options on Amazon. So if you are in the market for a budget planner, you can check those out. But it's really working for me. I do like the ease of being able to copy and paste things over time after time. And yeah, so that is it for me. So yeah, next up will be, I'll do a cash condensing and then my budget closeout, and then we are into 2023 craziness. 2022 really did seem to go by quickly. But it was a good year. I feel like from a budget perspective, again, I'll take a look. I have definitely come very far with where I started the year. So, yeah. So I hope you all are having a great week. If you are celebrating holidays, again, this video goes up after Christmas, but I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holidays you might celebrate. I do hope that you had some wonderful time with friends and family. I hope you're looking forward to the new year, setting some goals. I prefer to call them goals more than resolutions, but same difference really. And let's start 2023 strong. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.